All right, guys, Shotty T here with another video. We're here to talk about what is new in the store. It's been a while since we did a store update because there has been periodic items that have popped up in the store. That's most of them have gone unnoticed, so I want to make sure that you guys are aware. So we're actually gonna go from left to right. That way I can let you guys know what's been there and what has changed. So starting out with the basic diamond store, this is for everyone. Nothing has changed. Everything you see here is the same. The VIP store, everything is the same. Of course, some of these levels unlock depending on your VIP level. I think the most recent thing that might have been added, but this was a couple months ago, was these skill chip chests. These were added when these were added. This was added to the store when the skill chips was added to the game. So other than that, the rest of these items, they've pretty much been here the whole time, at least since I've been on the game. Like I said, I haven't been on the game since the very beginning. And as you can see, I haven't spent my diamonds yet this week. I was able to get a lot of replenished diamonds from this past event, and I still got some diamonds. I usually don't have them stored up in resources, but I got a couple of lucky 5K, so my diamonds will be pretty low before this is all said and done. So let's move on to the next store. So the Alliance store, everything is the same except for when they revamped the drone skill chip area. Instead of having those skills that look like claws looking thing, they replaced them with EXP cards, and it's the same quantity as the other thing, the claw thing, which is 5. And what you do, you use that to upgrade your experience points for your drone. So just gonna show you real quick. Skill chip, and well, not here, combat boost, that's where you go. So you go to quick add, and whatever you've accumulated over the time, you can use that to add to promote. And the higher you promote this, just to kind of give you an idea, if you get to level 300, you unlock skill chip preset 3. Remember, the game did an update where if you spent diamonds to unlock this, they reimburse you with the diamonds, which I did show that in the update video a couple weeks ago. They did reimburse me for that. So now it's all about unlocking it to there. So 10, 150, 300, and then the unlock preset number 4 for all 4 squads. You have to get to level 450, which I'm still quite a ways away. I'm at 344 now. And then if you get to 600, skill chip boost increase to +4, and 750, which will probably be sometime in 2030 when I get to that level. If the game still exists at that time, skill chip boost increase to +5. So yeah, so those are the different levels, just so you know. But there you can get those, at least little things that can get you towards there in the store. And then other ways that you can gather those items would be through the skill chip chest event, which anytime you open a skill chip chest, say that 5 times fast, you gain more random items that if it's stuff that you don't need, you can just use that as food to upgrade this combat boost. Like, because the only thing that's really relevant to me are the legendary items. So I do have a legendary selector, as you guys saw there with that box. So I think I'm not in a position to upgrade anything just yet. I don't think I have anything that's on the cusp of being upgraded, but we're just gonna go through this real quick. We need 5 for that, need 5 for that. Okay, we need 1 more for that. So actually, let's go ahead and do that. So that way you can kind of get an idea of how to do this. So this is the tank with the bubble. So let's go to the chest real quick and do this choice chest. And this is the tank with the bubble right there. And so this is there's 100 skill chip material, by the way. And now we can upgrade that to the next level. So that increases power. So anytime you have a chance to upgrade, you definitely want to do that. And also, If you need to create more of these items, you go to the chip lab. If you have any more, actually, I can create another one if I wanted to, but I'm gonna hold off on it for now because I don't want to take up the whole video to talk about all that. All right, so let's go to the next thing in the store. This guy's asking about my fantasy team. It's doing okay in one league. The other league is doing much better. I have a really good chance in that league for those that are interested. All right, anyway, we continue. All right, so more skill chip chests can be gathered here. So I'm just gonna, everything I purchase each week is always these items. Like I always purchase those. And of course these survivor tickets. But there's one new thing that's in this ticket, in this thing. And these are transfer tickets. So this item is needed for server transfers and can be used in any transfer event when it opens. So we don't know when this will take place. So obviously whenever I get more news about it, you guys will be the first to know. For me, of course, if some of you guys are already ahead in the timeline, you can spoil it. I don't care in the comments below, but I'll still post it when it becomes live in my timeline. So I'm gonna get that because this store does refresh every week. So stuff that you really need, you want to make sure you take advantage of. I'm usually always maxing out on the 8-hour speed ups and healing every week. And it varies whether I do the same with research and construction. But as of right now, I'm going to keep it flexible. There's this event that's going on right now that gives you an opportunity to gain quite a bit of alliance points with this side event right here. And actually, we should have a lot of rallies that's been done since then. So yeah, it's at 66 more boxes to get more alliance points. So make sure you're taking advantage of events like that. So I got a little bit of contribution points from that there. And don't forget to donate to your alliance. That also helps get you your points there. And I see I capped out on that. Yeah, with me being back at work, I was pretty busy today, so didn't get a chance to do some of these other things I normally do. All right, so let's go back. So that is the Alliance store. So the main thing that's new there are the transfer tickets for that. So make sure that you are, and also the conversion from the old claw thing to now this experience card. So check wisely. The Honor store is pretty much unchanged. Of course, they did add these universal exclusive weapon shards when they came into the game, when they started adding that for champs, starting with Kimberly. But I always recommend going with the legendary blueprint because you can never have too many of those. So I would definitely go there first, but the other stuff is there in case you wanted to dabble. Like if you're like one away, maybe, but there are other ways to get these in the game. So, but blueprint, this is the only way to get this. I mean, there are some events you might be able to get this for free, but most of the time you may have to pay for it. So why not get it for free here? All this other stuff you don't have to pay for at some point. You can get it in some type of event at some point in the game for free. All right, and let's go to our favorite store in the game, which is the campaign store. You can see all this stuff is dirt cheap. These legendary chests. I mean, I max out on pretty much all these every week, and I always have plenty of gift points to spare. Of course, the new thing that's been added are these basic chip materials for the epic gear, and I still craft epic gear pretty much craft it as food, so that way I can increase my drone level. And then of course all these other things been in there. This was probably added the most recent before the basic chip material. So all these chests here, ore, of course you can never have too much ore. Drone parts, same thing. So I max out on all these every week. The dielectric ceramic speed ups, can't never have too many of those. And I usually don't have enough to get all the battle data. Usually I sometimes go 10 to 20 or 50 at a time with that, depending on what I have left over. each week. EXP, I'm pretty good at that for now, so I'm not going to purchase any, but all this other stuff you definitely want to get for cheap. And let's go ahead and open these chests because there's a chance that you can get 100 legendary shards. I probably got this 5 times since I've been on the game. Let's see if we can get it during this video live. Not this time. That's the usual pool for that, but if you see more diamonds, so more they're adding up there. So we're looking forward to that. All right, so the last column is the season store, which we've already talked about that in the previous video. Of course, with this black market event, I don't think you can get season credit, but some of those things that are in the season store, you might be able to buy during the black market. So I will be posting that video when it becomes live. And as you can see, ooh, First Lady for the training right there, first in line. Reminder, make sure you take advantage of the First Lady anytime you're about to train new troops. I'm almost full. So, but there will be events that's going to kill my troops as this week goes along. So might as well get them ready. Always prepare your troops because you never know when a troop killing event is going to take place. So, but yeah, so that's a refresher on the different store tabs, what's new in the store. Make sure you're taking advantage of that. Because if you're a free-to-play player, that is your lifeblood of all the supplies in the game. That's free to get on a weekly basis. I think the only thing that's not a weekly store is the honor store that refreshes after the first of each month. And of course, the season store is season specific. But all these other stores, the campaign, the alliance, the VIP, and the regular, well, yeah, the VIP, the alliance, and the campaign store, those refresh on a weekly basis. This store does not. It's pretty much just there. So anytime you're in a pinch and you need something, like sometimes I go here to get advanced transporters if I happen to run out, because you can only get one in this alliance store. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that right there because you can't never have too many of those either. But in case I ever run out, I get one there, and you can get 3 in here, which I'm gonna go ahead and get these 3. So I'm probably good. I probably don't need to purchase this next week. So sometimes you have to be mindful of what you spend. But like what I spend money on or diamonds on are these 3 items for sure. Drone parts, it can get pretty expensive, but speed up is usually, I always get these, especially the 8-hour, because you get better value for the 8 hours and the 3-hour ones. And then of course I'll go ahead and get the 1 hours, and I go ahead and get them. I get all the speed ups really, and of course the ore. So those are for starters. The shards, some is week to week. These, if I ever happen to get low, which I'm not low right now, same thing with EXP. This can get pretty expensive if you do this every week, so I don't do that every week. Skill medals, yes, I do that too. So as you can see, I'm down to 16,000 diamonds. So this does get expensive if you do this every week. So sometimes you have to be more selective on what you choose, depending on your demand. So yeah, so that'll do it, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I gotta take advantage of this First Lady before it expires. But comment below, let me know if you guys have more insight about that server transfer request. So, because there are different interpretations of that I don't want to just speculate right now. All right, later.